Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Mel7 Gaming, and we are playing Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Owlcat's newest Pathfinder release. We've got a half-orc cavalier. He can't quite ride his mount yet. Needs to be level 7 at this point before our mount, before our mount is going to level up at, or size up. At level 7, he goes from medium to large, and we can start riding him then. For the moment of time, think of him more as like a druid's pet or something like that. Hey, all our stuff in theory. All right. Here's our loot. Let's take a look at this. Inventory is really nice, but it was really nice in the last one too. But I love the way everything's laid out. We have a cloak here. We've got a bunch of different weapons. We can go cold iron longsword, which I think is what they essentially meant us to have, with a shield. The other option would be a short spear, which I think we get a bonus to because of our background. Let's see if we go here. And then we click over to it. Attack of +4, damage 10 to 15. I'm not really seeing that. 7 to 14. We are doing a lot more damage with it. 1d6 plus 9. 1d8 plus 6. Huh. (1d8 plus 9, 1d6 plus 6). Okay, it's because they can be used either one-handed or two-handed. We'll go with the sword for now. We do have a bow we can use. We may as well throw that on there. Regular longsword. Flail. Okay. I think we're set. That looks good to me. I've got some loot. And Trendlev scale. So you restore life to a deceased party member. Raised creature has the same number of hit points equal to its current hit dice. It will also remove death's door condition. Coming back for the dead as a ordeal. The subject of the spell gains 2 permanent negative levels when it's raised, even though as they've been hit. So you can bring them back, but they're going to be 2 levels down. So you're better off maybe using it as just to remove death's door. No, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Hopefully we won't need it. That's the long and short of it. We are playing this on core difficulty with a couple small changes. Only the person who actually could, if somebody does a skill check, only they get experience for that skill check. The rest of the party doesn't. So I guess technically we're a little bit harder than core, but I like that. I wanted everybody. I didn't need to just click him. More loot. Stuff falling. Oh, we got a person.
Who's there?
The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman, that's the one that refused to go get help for me, is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you may be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society dinner party. Party. Could be dinner, and not in the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip a rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend.
Grat cool.
We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Trendlev, I can't wrap my head around it.
What happened to this poor man?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Considering we all filed just a couple minutes ago.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
We should keep moving.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Are you coming with us then? The more the merrier, and that blade of yours is nothing to sniff at.
Nope.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Alright, and Camelia's got a Cure Light, so we'll do that. And we'll cast it. Twang. Let's check our... Where did it put... Yeah, I want... We'll put her there, ready to kind of come in and help out. We should probably check ours. Let's see, what do we have going on? We've got Power Attack. Clicked on. I'm going to click it, but we can't do it yet. Nope. So we'll just kind of slide it out of the way for now. Defensive Fighting. I don't think we need it. We'll leave it. What's this? That's our Tactician ability. That's our Challenge ability, and that's our Charge. So that's good. And then we've got... I'm going to go ahead... Now, you know, we'll just leave the potion there. We know it's there. All right. How about you? What do you got? Charge, Smite Evil, and Fighting Defensively. Yeah, maybe we'll keep everybody's fight defensively down here. I guess. I don't know. And do you have any potions? Shield of Faith. Okay. How about you? Super Spirit, Weapon Enchantment. Bonus for 1 minute. Okay. Dismiss Spell. After a battle, you can dismiss an area spell effect. Okay. Enlarge Person. Instant growth of a humanoid creature. Oh, that could be good. Target gains a +2 size bonus to strength. That would take us up to 20. Or Cure Light Wounds. Okay. I don't know much about the... let's see. Does she have a direct attack on anything? Resistance. Divine Zap. 1d3. 1 extra hit point. A daze. Take no actions. That could be useful. Light could be good. Touch of Fatigue. Guidance. +1 competence on a single attack roll. Okay. Dismiss spell. I'm actually going to cast Light really quickly. And we'll cast it on our Triceratops. So we have a little bit of light down here. And does she have anything in her belt? Yeah, she's got Heal and Enlarge. Okay. Yep, lighting. We've already lit stuff up. We've got a glowing Triceratops.
None shall
There we go. Yep. Let's see who gets to go first. Camellia does, interestingly enough. I'm going to... You know, just cast something. How about she's... Can we get to that? Let's just do a zap. She's a pretty good... hey, we dealt 3 damage. 9, 8, 7, 7. 18. Alright, we got 22. That's not too bad. Okay, and I'm going to move her to, like... I think she's just going to stay there. How do I end my turn? Where is just end turn? You know what I'm saying? We don't have a swift. We don't have a free. We did our divine. Where is just right here? There we go. Now you are going to charge to there. You are going to charge to there.
The Inheritor, guide Hide my blade.
Is that enough? You got there, but you don't get to attack anything.
Take you.
Couldn't quite get there. How about you? Can you charge there? You can get to that one. Ah, oh, look at my Triceratops go. Oh, yeah, that was awesome. All right, a miss. Young Centipede comes in. A miss. I was hoping that one wasn't going to get in on us, but that's okay. Can't quite get there. We'll just slide up to there. End our turn. Can we charge again? No. Let's just walk up and smack it. Alright, and you smack that one. Maybe move that way. Kind of flanking-ish. And Eva shoots that one with the bow. Perfect! Just like it should go. Oops, and we're missing our... Let's get back down here so we're caught up on our combat log there. There we go. And wasn't there somebody back here loot-wise? Yeah. Got some armor. Got another one of those. Let's go ahead and we'll give it to the paladin. All right. Turn-based mode. I gotta go first. Charge. Oh, we didn't quite finish him. Interesting. Okay. Camellia. Let's just walk up and poke something. Just poke it.
Cut you wide open.
Yeah, that was a hell of a poke, to be fair. Triceratops, he says, I like to charge. Oh, he can't charge. Darn it. Didn't have the straight shot. That's okay. Actually, can we go a little bit farther this way? Maybe we leave the charge open for our paladin if we need it. Because he missed. Yeah. Can we do a charge? Alright. Attack. Yay, us. Giant fly information updated. Somebody made Graco made a lore nature check. Okay. Let's go down. Down's probably the wrong, but my initial thinking was that there's likely to be a place with loot, and I was correct. So we're going to continue to do that. All right. Let's just walk up and smack him. Oh, we missed. We rolled a 5. We only needed an 8, and we missed. Oh, how embarrassing. All right. Sela, why don't you flank this giant centipede here?
Into the fray!
There we go. Neva takes a shot and brushes it. I think we'll just go to here. Well, we can get there all the way. Question is, do I want her to be the one to take the hit? And the answer is no. I've just realized it's going to go next. So I'm going to slide back. And I'm getting my turn here. Yeah. There we go. Hey, we did another lore check. Nice. So are we ever going to get to select everybody? More loot. There we go. I'm going to take those. She doesn't have any, our paladin. Let's go ahead and give her a couple of heal potions. I don't think anybody really can use our bracers of armor +1, because, right, they only give you armor if you're not wearing... if you're not already wearing armor. I think everybody we have is already wearing armor, so... I don't know, can he get it? Did that help his armor? It did! We can put the bracers on the Triceratops. Miles got himself some bracers. That's pretty cool. All right. She can cast that. That's good. She's also got a we can give her a crossbow. It might be more useful for us right now because we don't need her as a melee fighter at the moment. That might be a better idea for right now. Let's go ahead and flip her to that. She's better with the rapier, but for now, let's just go with that. And then we may as well go back up here. So one of the things I wish Celasta had done was give me that, you know, where I could change the direction our formation's pointing. See where I can just hold and go wherever I want. Celasta, it's based purely on which direction your party's facing when you click it. Wow, he came way up there. I guess we don't have to worry about charges. They both rolled really well. 19 and 17. Okay. Well, I roll no charges for us. Everything's coming right up. Oh, we missed! A whole 7. Is that another miss? Was another miss. I guess we could go to there. And then we could switch. Oh, we got an attack of opportunity. I thought when it was just green, I thought it showed red for a minute. So I thought that meant we were going to get an attack of opportunity there. But when that red went away, I thought we were going to be okay. Essentially. Ah, we did some damage. Neva, can you finish it? Yes. Yes, you can. Good job. Another body. It looks to me like there's going to be a fair amount of crafting. And I haven't played enough to see any of it yet, so I don't really know. But that's what it looks like to me.
Cut them to pieces!
What do we got? Giant monitor. Okay. Yeah, just take a shot.
The spirits demand your blood.
And miss. Oh, we rolled a 1. Somebody rolled a 1. Attack Sealer with bite. Oh, maybe it rolled a 1? And then Anivia absolutely crushed it? I think that's what happened. It's funny because if you don't crit it, you have a chance of skinning it, but she exploded it, so we don't even get the chance of skinning it. That's funny. Sometimes you may not want the crit, apparently, as it turns out.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize you've never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
When to walk?
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as their companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Who are you?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
Sadly, underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
Alright. Well, Yaswood's going on top.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
I've never heard of the Underground Crusaders before.
In Canabres, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Yes.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Alright, what are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame, and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Windog shrugs and turns away. Well, I'll help you side. We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface?
Yes.
So be it.
Alright, hidden objects. We move up. In theory, our perception gets us something. We got some stuff. A lore religion check. Statue of Unknown Knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted with genuine feeling, judging by something, something, something. Try to catch up to where we are on the log here. The knight is from the First Crusade. More loot. Oh, let's get this one first. More crafting stuff. Okay.
Pay attention!
Ooh, both. The Triceratops finds the sword. That would be hilarious. I mean, if he got the bonus for it. You'll see here in a second. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Grotkul feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet. But there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one, or another one entirely. Grotkul's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind, thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect. The people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I'm about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I would have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I have the strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origins of these thoughts, Grotkul intuits that he can control them somehow, or try to. We can try to heal the wounded girl, or furiously call out the traitors. The voice, trembling with pain and rage, carries to the farthest reaches of the cave ceiling in this strange vision. Why? Why did you betray me and your comrades? What did the servants of the abyss tempt you with? Blurred shapes, the faces of several mortals bleed into existence. One of them, a young half-elf with hair twisted into a knot, responds to the accusations. You and your goddess have given us nothing, Lariel, nothing. But the Lord Discari will give us everything, and there is no power in the world to stop his advance. The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster. Like a rushing river, and images flash from one to another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A majestic gold-winged angel gazing into the distance. His face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing. Only if you're ready. There is no going back. There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow. The sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees beneath before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. Is there more? The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Grotkul's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel who sent the vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. We can try to knock it off ourselves. We get a +2. Or we get a +0. Well, we'll try for this. And we failed. We failed all our checks so far. It's funny, because in my previous 2 run-throughs, we succeeded on all of them. The force of this terrifying attack, though originating in a vision, is much greater than anything Grotkul can withstand. Crippling fatigue drags him to the ground, hands trembling, cold piercing his skull and slowly creeping along his spine. The one who sent the vision is experiencing something similar. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in this strange vision or memory, but the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a moment as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the voice. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelopes the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him and knows he will never bow down before the enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with a multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl. Releasing his grip on Lariel's throat, the angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength plunges it into the rock. Grotkul sensed the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing, like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. You will kill me, monster, this I know, but one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and... Well, we're going to go with punish evildoers and traitors. The vision disappears, vanishing into a burst of colors. Grotkul does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Grotkul's chest fades away, the edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Grackle sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes. The light is drawn into his hand. Grackle senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it. And on that, I think we'll end this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll be back next time to find out what everyone else thinks about the sword. We'll see ya. Cheers.